Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Sashin Johnson here for the Stretford End. As always, we speak about the latest Manchester United news. However, I always have to say and plead, subscribe to the channel. Our goal is 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. And of course, links to our various socials in the description below. So, as you see in the thumbnail, Frenkie de Jong, yet again, he is the hot topic. And we're speaking of a deadline that has been given by Ten Hag to John Murta and the rest of the team dealing with the transfers for us this window. It's exciting news, it's good news, but also it's news that perhaps is concerning. And I want to speak about that in more detail. There is more news that I want to speak about, a bit of a contract update with regards to Alejandro Garnacho and Lewandowski being linked to us this morning. As we all know, Sunday papers normally have, shall I say, funny stories, stories that don't really have any backing, but stories that give you a bit of a taste of what potentially can happen in the transfer window. As we know, the transfer window is the crazy time when it does come to football. Many things can happen. A lot of players can change their minds. A lot of weird transfers can happen, but you will get anything related to Manchester United here on this Repidin. Let's get into the news. So, Manchester United are working on a new contract for Alejandro Garnacho and plan to offer a 5-year deal. They have already started the negotiations in order to get it signed before the end of the year. So that's good news, hearing that one of our top prospects is actually going to be at the club for a long time. I'm sure Garnacho will be signing that contract. There shouldn't be any doubt because of many factors, such as him being a top talent and, of course, him having been idolized Cristiano Ronaldo. And we've seen his performances, we've seen the quality that he can potentially be. And with coaching of Ten Hag's quality coming into fray, surely he will become a world-class player and can reach that potential level if he dedicates himself. And it won't be like in a case of, shall I say, Rashford, who might stagnate, in a certain time, because I'm sure Ten Hag will have a plan in place to develop the kids from the academy into the first team and from the first team onwards into world-class level. And I mean the likes of Hannibal Mabry, Shoretire, Fernandes, etc. All those that we have seen break into the first team close to the end of the season due to Ragnick's, shall I say, good eye in terms of scouting a player or two. So good news to hear that Garnacho will be offered a new 5-year contract, and we need to be keeping hold of our top talents because of us not really being able to just demand any player to come to Manchester United. We need to be able to grow our own players. As always, we always, have top quality young talent coming through. Ilanga being one of the most latest players that have been through our academy and come and broken into the first team. Moving along now, I spoke about Lewandowski in the beginning of the video, and I said that it is crazy, but it is something that can potentially happen. But in my opinion, I do not want it to happen, mainly for the fact that we don't want to have the same situation where we have Ronaldo and another player similar to his age in a Cavani. We know Lewandowski is 32. We know that he wants Barcelona, but Sky Sports have reported that Manchester United will join the race for Lewandowski if his dream move to Barcelona falls through. Let's hope his move to Barcelona doesn't fall through, because in order for him to go to Barcelona, Barcelona needs money to make that transfer happen. Bayern Munich are playing hardball. And in order for Barcelona to get money, that brings us to the main reason why we are here in today's video. Frenkie de Jong needs to be sold to Manchester United. Yes, as I said in previous videos, if you haven't seen it, drop a like on these videos when you do watch it. There are other clubs that are interested in Frenkie de Jong, PSG, etc. But I don't think he wants to go to those particular clubs. Yes, they can offer him Champions League, but we know that he has a very, very good relationship with Erik ten Hag, and we know that he has already said yes to the prospect of playing for Manchester United and being one of the main men in midfield for Ten Hag at Manchester United. That is a good thing. And in all fairness, like I said, Barcelona needs to do the business. If they want Lewandowski, they need to sell us Frenkie de Jong. Simple mathematics. I don't want Lewandowski. I'm being honest. I know he's a quality goal scorer. I know that he would come in and score goals, but I don't think he would come in and sit on the bench for Ronaldo, and I don't think Ronaldo is on the bench for him. That's a fact. So I don't think we actually are going to get Lewandowski. And again, crazy reports, but I bring it to you here on the Stretford end as always. Moving along now, the transfer deadline for Frenkie de Jong. And the report from Bates, from the People, says that Ten Hag wants to know if a deal for Frenkie de Jong can be done by the end of next week. Otherwise, he'll switch to other targets. Good news. A sense of a demanding results by Ten Hag towards John Murta and the rest of the transfer team. And that's good. It shows a sense of seriousness, a sense of get the job done so that we can move forward. It's so simple. And the fact that us agreeing a field Barcelona is taking this long should actually be a concern. Because by now we should have seen, okay, you know what, that's what they want. Let's offer a proper compromising deal. Of course, reports came out that it was rejected, a false report. I said in the previous video, United is not known to bid and then have a bid rejected. They normally bid when the bid will be accepted. So if there is a transfer deadline for Frenkie de Jong to Manchester United, it definitely is by the end of next week. And that in itself gives us a bit of a excitement ahead for this coming week. If that is what Ten Hag wants, then we will see the transfer of Frenkie de Jong maybe speeding up. And perhaps in the coming days, we will be hearing that there is a fee that will be agreed. We know Frenkie de Jong wants to come to Manchester United and play under Ten Hag. Further reports have said that Erik Ten Hag has told Manchester United to seal a quick deal for Frenkie de Jong because he wants him on the summer tour. He has made it clear to Richard Arnold he doesn't want a protracted saga running all the way until the transfer window closes on September the 1st. Frenkie de Jong is planning to go on holiday after Holland play Wales on Tuesday. He has been advised not to speak publicly about his proposed move to Manchester United until both United and Barcelona have agreed a fee. So hearing that after Tuesday is going on holiday tells you in itself that it's not just Ten Hag that has a deadline, it's Frenkie de Jong himself. Of course, he is saying, you know what, I want to go on holiday, but I want to get my future sorted as soon as I can. But let me first focus on the international team, let me get done with Netherlands, and then I can go on holiday, and before I enjoy myself, my future will be sorted. I know what club I'm going to return to after my holiday. So this is a very, very big week for us in the pursuit of Frenkie de Jong, and we will get more clarity on the finer details of this particular transfer. What the amount of the agreement in terms of the fee might be, we don't know. We'll have to wait and see on that. But what we do know is Ten Hag wants Frenkie de Jong. Frenkie de Jong wants Ten Hag in Manchester United. A fee just needs to be agreed. And we as the fans want Frenkie de Jong to come to Manchester United. We want to see the news that says from Fabrizio, here we go. We want to see Frenkie de Jong perhaps coming out and speaking about the club. But we know that will only happen once everything is official. But I guarantee you, we will be signing Frenkie de Jong. City signed Haaland. Liverpool confirmed the signing of Darwin Núñez, medicals to follow, as they've said. We need to sign a player of Frenkie de Jong's quality. If we are choosing to switch to other targets, who do we go for? Do we go and get Tielemans, who is leaving Leicester? Do we go and look at N'Golo Kante? There are options out there, but it's not options that we want at Manchester United right now, because we need to be very clever in the way we have our transfer window. If we cannot have a transfer window of timber for our defense, Frenkie de Jong and Ibrahim Sangare in midfield, and maybe Anthony on the wing. Those four signings in as a transfer window before the season starts would be absolutely quality. It would completely elevate our starting 11, and we will definitely see a much better Manchester United under Ten Hag next season. But those are signings that we can make. Previously, I've said we agreed terms for Timber. We'll have to see what happens in terms of the transfer business between us and Ajax, especially after the Netherlands are done with the international games for now. Frenkie de Jong, we know very much so about him and the updates on him. Of course, Anthony, it says from Brazil, previous video I've said we are close to agreeing a deal for him. And of course, we might look at someone like Ibrahim Sangare, who is of an interest to Manchester United, the PSV Eindhoven defensive midfielder. But we need to be patient. We cannot be in a rush. We cannot force things. We need to allow ourselves to wait and trust in the process and trust in the project that Ten Hag has brought to Manchester United. That is your Sunday news for today. Thank you guys for joining me as always. Links in the description below to our various socials. And of course, subscribe to the channel, like the videos. Our goal is 1,000 subscribers, and thank you to those who have done so already. We are close to 300 subscribers, and I cannot be more appreciative of the support that you give. That is it, me, Sashin Johnson from the Stretford End. Till we speak again soon. Bye-bye.